Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And hi, love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You delicious there, brats. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So much love to you all as well, my delicious little babies. Now then, the weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, there's no sunshine. It was sun shining earlier, but we seem to have a lot of clouds. So, well, there's never much change there in my neck of the woods in the old UK, could differ in other parts. It is a little bit windy, so, but, I can still wear my t-shirt. Okay, my delicious little babies, it seems to be swapping and changing all the time. It seems our weather, zumps. Anyway, so if you do enjoy the video today, if you'd like to please click on the like, please leave a comment or please subscribe if you wish to, and thank you. I just simply give out information, my delicious little babies, have a little natter, I give out information. That's basically what I do. Okay, my delicious little babies, so, and in the hope that there may be some of you, if you're not aware of what I put out, that you can maybe take a look on other videos, that I give information out on, okay? So, it's just really just to see what your own thoughts are, or, what your own conclusions would come to, okay? So we're going to make a start, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, the first one, I've advertised this uploader before, actually, okay? Pretty good, actually. There's some, really good videos that I should imagine it's a man. I mean, he's talking, do you know what I mean? But then again, it's just on a video, do you know what I mean? So I'm not sure if the uploader is a man or a woman. I mean, I'll pretty much say could probably be a man, okay? But not in that way, okay? But bangs out some really good videos, okay, my delicious little babies. So this one here, if you was to type into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, okay? And so what you'd need to type in, this is the uploader, okay, who happens to have 246,000 subscribers, okay, my delicious little babies. Java, Java, Discover, okay? Then free global documentaries and clips. So I should just repeat that once again, my delicious little babies. Java, Discover, free global documentaries and clips. Okay, that's the uploader. So when you type it in, please and thank you. The video that you're looking for, my delicious little babies, is Secrets of the Tomato Industry, the Empire of Red Gold. Okay, my delicious little baby. So I should just repeat this once more. Okay, Secrets of the Tomato Industry, the Empire of Red Gold. Okay, my delicious little baby. So we're going to tick you off. Okay. Now then, I've been listening to this video this morning, and then there's another video that I've also been watching this morning as well, and that's with the same uploader, Java, Discover, free global documentaries and clips. Okay, my delicious little babies. But this one to do with the tomato industry. Well, you see, it's like a little tomato, okay, is sort of grown in one place, okay, shall we say, yes? And then ends up, well, again, it's to do with America, it's to do with China, okay, my delicious little babies. And what happens is that, I mean, when you actually see, and especially at the beginning, and then you see, because the man who's talking, he's collected sources, all different things to do with tomatoes, from different parts of the world. Okay, my delicious little babies. So this is just putting you in the picture, yes? But when you actually look at, the you know, the man and woman who actually, you know, pick the tomatoes and everything, you know, and bag them up, okay? And sometimes, my delicious little babies, you know, this does actually involve young little bairns as well, okay, my delicious little babies. So, you know, and then of course, you know, what happens is in this particular case that you have like lots of what's it called, barrels, okay? So it's just like oil, but it's tomato puree. Do you understand what I mean? It's concentrate, yes? Then what then happens is these barrels, it then gets sorry, excuse me, shipped all over the world, okay? My delicious little babies to all different places, okay? You know, the UK, Germany, everywhere, Italy, everywhere, okay? My delicious little babies, you know, you've got, you know, well, everywhere. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so it's big business, yes? Hence the reason why it's called red gold. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, so you see, when it leaves China, okay, and this is my view, okay, on this video, okay? Well, when it leaves China, well, it's concentrate, yes? So, like, say if it lands in Italy or, do you see to me? Then what they then do is, you know, they do a little bit here and a little bit there. And then, of course, you know, there's other countries that, you know, they all do different things. That's what I would have gathered from it. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes? So, yeah, it's very big business. And, you know, and like I watched a part, you know, to do with Italy, where, you know, once these barrels arrive in Italy, okay, it's only from what I watched, my delicious little babies, yes. Well, then, you know, they just water it down, you know, add a bit of salt, as he said, a pinch of salt. And, you know, then, you know, it's classed as Italian. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So, you know, he was just giving examples there. Do you see what I mean? But anyway, for those of you who love tomatoes, you know, I personally love tomatoes, okay? Well, you know, this would be a very interesting video for you to watch, my delicious little babies, but the ones who pick, especially at the beginning, my delicious little babies, well, the ones who pick, well, they're paid virtually next to nothing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? See? So you can see, I mean, if you look at, say, a Heinz, you know, a Heinz ketchup, I mean, you could pay what? I mean, how much is it at the moment? See, my dog and bone, it's always flipping going, isn't it, when I'm on my videos, okay? I'm going to have to get back to them shortly. I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, I mean, you could be paying, you know, a few quid, like £3 for a tomato ketchup. Do you know what I mean? Depending on what size you want. Do you see what I mean? And, well, I mean, and even in America, only according to what I'd heard, well, it seems that they've twiggled around with the older Heinz, and there seems to be a lot of ingredients in the older Heinz that does not seem to be very good for man and woman and little bairns. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. So, you know, the whole point is, like I said, you know, it starts off as a concentrate and then, you know, ends up, well, depending on what country, as something else. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes. Anyway, so it's big business, so I just thought I'd mention it. Now, the next one, it's with the same uploader, okay? So, you know, once you look at that video, then you'd see another. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now then, the video that you'd be looking for here with the same uploader, my delicious little babies, is money, power, should read, okay? And this is again on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Money, power, impunity, the bankers who stole the world, 2008 bank crisis and recession documentary. So I should just repeat that once again, my delicious little babies. Money, power, impunity, the bankers who stole the world, 2008 bank crisis, okay, and recession documentary, okay, my delicious little babies. Oh, yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, I'll get back to you in a minute, my delicious little baby. I just need to finish my video, okay. God bless. So yes, so right then, so yeah, so this is talking about you know, it's crimes, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's about one's going behind bars and, you know, and different things happening, yes? So again, this is a very interesting video to look at now for some of you delicious little babies who are already aware of all this sort of thing now, yes? You will know, but for others, you will not know. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, you will not know at all, okay? So it'd be very important for you to please take a look at that video as well. I've watched both of these this morning and this afternoon. Do you know what I mean? Yes, because I do try to get through as many videos as what I can. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, the next one, my delicious little babies. Now this one, of course, I've advertised this man many a times. On old YouTube, my delicious little babies. So if you could please type into the old space bar, Dr. John Campbell, and the video that you're looking for, it's a video that was uploaded yesterday, should read viral, okay, my delicious little babies, viral vaccine paper, okay, my delicious little babies, so it's viral vaccine paper with Dr. John Campbell. He has 2.81 million subscribers, so it's very large, my delicious little babies. Now then, if you could just see how annoyed he was. Do you understand what I mean? Because what he was saying is that, I mean, he too took the old jab, jibby jab. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And he was clearly very annoyed. There we are. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? And he said if he knew what he, known, okay, from this viral piece of paper, which of course, has gone viral, well, he would never, there we are, have touched the old jab, jibby jab with a barge pole. That's an old-fashioned saying, actually. It's a saying that we use in the UK. We used it for decades. Do you know what I mean, that saying? But yes, he's not very happy. He's really not liking what he has since discovered. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And of course, you only have to read the comments. Okay, my delicious little babies globally, who leave messages on Dr. John Campbell's videos to know just how many have been injured, and very sadly for others, very sadly will know somebody, whether it's a family member, a friend, a work colleague, somebody who has very sadly passed away, okay? Now, I know that for some of you delicious little babies, sometimes with some of my videos, you're not really interested in that side of things, because, it is a bit of a upsetting topic and subject to discuss, but, we have to discuss these things, you know what I mean? And all I'm doing is just giving out the information just based on other videos that I watch. Okay, my delicious little babies. But yes, and really for anybody out there, any delicious baby out there who very sadly has been forced, coerced, or anything like this, yes, to listen to that would make you feel physically like flipping projecting in a bucket. Okay, my delicious little babies. But of course, myself and others have been saying many things over these years to do with this, very sadly, this topic and subject. Okay, my delicious little babies. So the next one anyway is, well, this one here. It's only a matter of time, isn't it? So again, this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes. And if you was to please type into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, Politics Joe. So it's 2 words into one, my delicious little babies. Politics Joe, okay? My delicious little babies, please and thank you. He has 343,000 subscribers, okay, my delicious little babies. So he's like you know, getting pretty large as well. Do you see? Anyway, I've seen other videos that he's put out. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, so let's talk about this. Let's discuss. So this is to do with, and the video that you're looking for, my delicious little babies, should read Mick Lynch rails against oligarch Tories destroying the country. So I shall just repeat that once again, my delicious little babies. Mick Lynch rails against oligarch Tories destroying the country. Politics Joe is the uploader, not in that way, has 343,000 subscribers. So you've been ticked off, Politics Joe. Now then, you see, we're getting back to this again. Now, you see, I did a video some months ago, okay, my delicious baby, sorry, and it was to do with a place called Witherinsea, you know, in Yorkshire. Okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, so I was done saying things then, really. Do you see what I mean? Just going over the letters again. I was done saying things then, really. Do you see, my delicious little babies? And, I mean, it's not exactly the same situation, but at the end of the day, it seems to be, there we are, to me, sort of heading in some sort of direction, or they're trying to send it in some sort of direction. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. Anyway, and what Mick's talking about, okay, is, and I will say God bless him, actually, you know, because he is trying. There we are, he is trying. Do you see what I mean? But you see, and he's not the only one who's talking about it, because there are others who are discussing this subject at the moment, okay? And it's to do with our trains, okay? Now, anybody in the old UK will know for decades, okay, because this has gone on for decades, there we are, okay, where, and I've fallen into that myself, like if I was coming back from work, from my office work, do you understand what I mean, and you're waiting for a train, and then of course they'll say either the train's late, or they'll, sometimes the train doesn't turn up at all, so then you've got to just wait. Do you know what I mean? So say if you've done an 8-hour day, okay, which for most of my life I work, you know, full time. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Well, you know, instead of just doing an 8-hour, you know, well, actually you have to include the travelling time. Do you know what I mean? Really, if you look at it, that ends up flipping 10 hours, doesn't it? That you're out of your home for. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes. So for most, and they were always in the flipping news, you know, with the box in the corner of the room, you know, always they're putting the prices up of the fares, yes, but there was not delivering the service. And then how many breakdowns were they having? Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Yes, I mean, we're talking about the UK. I mean, we should be up on this. I mean, there's other countries where the train services are far better. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, yes? And I used to catch the train a lot when I was little, you know, when I was a little Ben, do you know what I mean? To go and see my beautiful dear little Nana and Grandad. How I love them so. Do you see what I mean? And we used to love it. You know, if you ask any little Ben, right, say, oh, would you like to go on a train ride today? Oh, yes, they love it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's exciting. And then, of course, you know, when it's going past the train, you know, you can see the fields and you can see the little sheep and the little cows and the little horses. And do you see what I mean? You see all that beautiful, greenery. Do you see? So, I mean, it can be a pleasure to go on a train. Do you know what I mean? And I have many fond memories from when I was little going on a train. Not so much as I got older. You know, because these days, well, I mean, I suppose if you go on a bus, which I do occasionally, or you go on a train, you know, which again, I can only say occasionally. Last time I went on a train, how many years ago was it? Could be 2017, last time I went on a train, I reckon. I think it was anyway. Yes. Yeah, because what I did, I parked my car. Yeah, that was to do with that flipping fan. That's what that was to do with. So I parked my car, you know, the train station, and then hopped on the train to Wolverhampton, where I had to go. Do you know what I mean, my delicious babies? Just so that I could listen to even more flipping crocker shark. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and when, of course, when you question them on things, the tutors, they're not liking it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's another conversation for another day. Anyway, so yes, so that's the last time I went on one. But you imagine for the workers who commute from one place to another, okay? But like I said, this has been going on flipping long time, big time. Do you see? So there's nothing new there. But the difference is with this, which of course I know about, and really anybody else, you know, for most will know about this as well, is that you see, they're wanting to replace, you know, man and woman, where you could go up to the ticket office, yes, and, you know, you can purchase a ticket from the man or woman who is behind the glass, behind the desk, yes. Well, now they're wanting to phase that out, which of course, you know, if you look at, you know, the likes of our lovely David Icke, not in that way, but if you look at the, you know, the likes of our lovely David Icke, or our, what's his name? Alex Jones in America, not in that way. But our, you know, our Alex Jones as well. Do you see? And they're all saying these things long term. Do you see? And really, I mean, we've been having it for years and years and years now, where, you know, you call. I mean, we go through this again. You know, you call a company because, you know, you want to talk to somebody. You know, you want to talk to what they've named us, a flipping human. Do you see what I mean? And of course, all you get is usually a load of crap flipping music. And then on top of that, well, by the time, well, if you're lucky enough to get through to another human being, okay, usually it's all chat, you know, thank you for your call today, do you know what I mean? And it's all, you know, computerised, as I call it, do you see what I mean, yes? So really, this is what they're wanting to do here, basically. Do you say? Which, of course, what does that mean? Hello, ding, ding, dong, dong. Common sense. It means it's going to be putting a rather large number out of jobs. Do you see? But, of course, this is the plan. Do you see, my delicious little babies? And no, I'm not smiling. Okay? So, you know, the situation from what I can see, yes? It seems to be getting worse, okay? I mean, we're having other complaints, so please, if you'd like to just take a listen to that short video. It's not a long video, my delicious little babies. The other ones that I talked about are longer. Not so much with Dr. John Campbell, but the other two with Java Discover, because they're over 50 minutes long each, okay, my delicious little babies. But it's always very important, you know, to, there we are, to learn these things if you are not aware of it, okay, my delicious little babies. So yes, but you're hearing the same with, what is it now? So you've got the railways, yes, and then you've got others who are talking about, car parks, where, you know, where you go into a car park, yes, and where, you know, instead of paying ka-ching cash, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change, you know, it's like you got to use your card, or this bloody poxy flipping app. Everything is flipping app this, app that, and app the flipping next thing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, it's peeing others off. But you see, to me, my delicious babies, and of course with the trains, so you can see what they're doing here. Do you see, my delicious babies? Yes, because you see what it is. They want to upset the driving a car, your brum brum wheels. They want to upset, you know, come fly with me, let's fly away. So they want to upset that as well. They're wanting to upset the trains. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But you see, I always say there is a simple solution to all of this, and the simple solution is, you know, and especially with these car parks and things like that, yes, is that, well, I mean, I'm not saying what to do. I mean, me personally, if it was up to me now and I was driving, okay, but to be honest with you, I'm just speaking from my own experience, yes? And maybe it's because I've had a few accidents in my time. But I'm not really bothered about driving at the moment. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I would never ever get back into a car, because of course I get into a car. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about driving, okay? And I especially do not like motorways, and I do not like these big lorries. They frighten the living daylights out of me. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you're sandwiched in between, like one either side on the motorway. Oh, goodness me. It's so frightening, honestly. Honestly, my heart's going... Do you know what I mean? I just really cannot stand driving on motorways, okay? I'd rather myself go and take all the back roads and everything, because I do not like traffic lights either, okay? I moan about everything I do anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, anyway, I'm moaning about it because I don't like it. But for me, it doesn't really bother me. But if I was driving, let's just say, okay, well, I would have done things a different way. And I would have then went and parked somewhere else. Do you see? Because the more and more and more that others, and we have to say God bless, okay, are acquiescing to all of this, okay? This is why they've been getting away with sorry things for as long as what they have anyway. You know? Do you see? My delicious stick babies. And of course, you know, this is just another way, you know, to stop others from, you know, driving into car parks and everything. Do you see? So you can see what they're doing. I mean, they totally just want to disrupt everybody, not just in the old UK, but all over the world. Do you know what I mean? This is what they want to do. You know, they do not feel that we deserve. Let's not forget about the fact that they've enslaved all of us for all of these decades, yes, but they do not feel that we deserve to be able to have a car, or for others to go on a holiday, or to go and visit relatives in a different country. They do not feel that we should have the privilege of going on a train either. Do you see what I mean? You can see what they're doing. They're trying to block everybody. There we are, at every different angle. That's what this is all about. Smart little babies, well, they can F off nicely with a flipping app, because I wouldn't use one. That's just me personally. Do you know what I mean? I mean, even if somebody says, oh, you know, but I really needed to go. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes. Like I said, I would just find somewhere. Doesn't matter if I had to drive around for a flipping hour. Do you know what I mean? But I'd park somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? Because like I said, I won't be using their poxy flipping app. Do you see what I mean? And let's just going to see how everybody's going to get on with this, with the trains. And rightfully so as well, because, you know, if you've got somebody, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, if you've got somebody who is, you know, God love them, disabled or cannot see, God bless them, do you see what I mean? Yes? Or they've got hearing difficulties, yes? Well, and you haven't got anybody to talk to. Do you say? Well, that's not helping what they've named us humanity, is it? My delicious little babies, yes? And of course, not to mention, because over the flipping years and decades, oh yes, whether you've had an open... Okay, sorry about this, everybody. I'm going to have to take a... Okay, sorry about this, everybody. I've got two now trying to go. Delicious little babies. Okay, God love them. God love them. Be with you in a bit, my delicious little babies. Okay, sorry about that, my delicious little babies. I do get a little bit distracted. I'm so sorry. But I cannot help it, okay? Sorry. Sorry, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yes. So the thing is that, and even over the decades, you know, whether it's been an open... railway station, you know, which means it's open, where, you know, you can see the trees and everything like this, and, you know, or whether it's enclosed, yes? Well, you know, you have had rapes take place. Then you've had others who have been attacked. We've heard about this long time over the decades. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes? So... what is this going to do with all that as well? Do you see? So it's, well, this is what's going on there, my delicious little babies, but they're definitely trying to do their utmost to stop cash. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? The old ka-ching, pound, shilling, pence, dollars and change. You know, I mean, they've been doing it a lot in London, haven't they? Just let me please have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Okay, but yes, so doing it in London, aren't they? Do you see what I mean? Mind you, I would say that over there it's flipping pure evil anyway who flipping runs it. Do you know what I mean? Over in that flipping Parliament. Putrid piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? Of course, they're not doing anything to stop any of this, are they? Do you know what I mean? Because they too, you say, when they live in, you know, their homes and everything, and they're getting ka-ching, you know what I mean, just to do as they're told. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Well, they wouldn't have to live the lives that many others out here would be living, and that are living. Do you see? I mean, for some, they may rely on a train, you know, on a daily basis. Like I said, you know, commuters, all these different things, do you see? For others, you know, if they do not see anybody, absolutely correct, you know, and, you know, if they go on a train, you know, they get to talk to somebody. Do you see what I mean? They may not see a soul other than that. You see, but these and the putrid little lackeys trying to take everything away. Now, finally, my little babies, because I have to get back to my calls, okay? I'm sorry about this, my little babies, okay? The final one is, this is also on YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes, and it is, right, what the uploader's called, not in that way, not in that way, what the uploader's called is Nova, N-O-V-A, Lectia, okay, so it's L-E-C-T-I-E, okay, Lectia International, okay, my delicious babies, so it's Nova, Lectio International, my delicious little babies, okay. Now this uploader has 117,000 subscribers, okay. I've never seen this one before, actually. Now then, the video that you'd be looking for, my delicious little babies, on Nova Lectio International should read how Western propaganda destroyed Libya, and then in brackets, and got away with it. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I should just repeat that once more. How Western propaganda destroyed Libya, and in brackets, and got away with it. Okay, my delicious babies. Now, it's not long. I think is it 13 and something minutes. Okay, my delicious babies. So it's not very long at all. So you're ticked off as well. Okay, like I said, not in that way, not in that way. Yes, just gives you a quick, you know, I've mentioned Libya before, you know, and, you know, I mean, the way that, you know, Gaddafi, poor Gaddafi. Do you know what I mean, my little babies? I mean, I'm not saying that anyone's an angel. No, I'm not. But just put my book over there. But to have that done to you, you know, then for the country to end up the way it has. Do you see, my little baby as well? Not a liking. Not nice at all. Do you know what I mean? In fact, it's flipping putrid. Do you know what I mean? But again, you know, what this comes down to, again, ka-ching. Do you know what I mean? And power. Ka-ching and power. Do you see? Anyway, but yeah, just interesting. I mean, for some of you delicious little babies, you know, you would already know about all this, do you know what I mean? But for other delicious little babies, you may not. Do you see what I'm saying to you? My delicious little babies, yes. So anyway, that's the end of my video. So thank you so very much for taking the time to listen. I do apologise about getting distracted, okay? But there's very little I could do about that, you know. I did not know that I was going to be getting calls through, you know. It's, do you know what I mean? It's just one of those things, isn't it? Anyway, my delicious babies. So yes, until my next video, sending you all so much love, so much peace, so much joy, so much happiness. and so many bright, sorry blessings. Okay, my delicious little babies. And please take care of yourselves, and please take care of others. Okay, please give a listening ear, because it's always welcomed, okay? And please continue to feel a love, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delish, and that you love them so, okay? And wherever you are in the world, please have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever you choose to do, okay? Because you only get one life, okay? And please, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, just like a smile a day keeps the doctor away, okay? So until my next video, sending you so many blessings, please try and take a look at your day or night, my delicious little babies. For those of you who are not aware of these things, yes, just please take a look at the videos. Do you know what I mean? It's just all about not being rude or disrespectful. It's all about educating yourself, yes? Just so that you know a bit more about things. Do you see? Okay, and then you'll certainly see the way things have gone for all this time, and well, how some want it to continue to roll, but I just do not feel. Like I said, there's too many who are waking up now. Delicious babies. Anyway, so that's my video, okay? So until the next time, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, bye-bye.